Hi friends, welcome to Tech Tutorials in Telugu by Teja. In this channel, we are going to learn about Linux, Windows, VMware, and cloud computing platforms. Please do support by subscribing. Now, let's get into today's topic.
Hi friends, in this video we are going to see how to set up DFS namespace. DFS is nothing but a distributed file system. See, firstly let us know what exactly the DFS is and where we use this DFS role exactly. See, DFS is nothing but a virtual directory. We can simply say that it's a virtual shared folder in which contains all the file servers information mm, for example, you have two servers. This is the server one, domain controller, and the other one is the additional domain controller. These are two different servers. From this server, I have shared few shares. You can see from this server, I have enabled few shares. So whenever I type the server name, I can see all the shares available on the server. In the same way, from this server, I have enabled few shares. See, whenever I type the name of this server, I can see these shares are available. So whenever some user join, for example, some X person have been joined in your company. Okay. So whenever you want to aware that new person, like these are the file servers and these are the share folders you have the access and all the stuff. What you need to do, you need to share the IP of this server and you need to share the IP of this server as well. And for example, in our example, we have taken only two servers. But yours is a large company. It has having around 20 plus file servers, and each and every file server there are different shares even. If that is the case, sharing all the 20 IPs to that user, it's not a see, user is also can't memorize all the stuff like which share where exactly the which share is having, like that he can't go on search all the time, right? That is where the DFS concept came into the picture. See, DFS acts as a virtual shared folder which contains the shared folder from all the multiple servers. For example, I am having 20 servers. It will contain all the 20 server shares in a single location so that user can directly go and use it. If he have the access to that particular share, he can able to access. Okay. By using DFS, users have access to shared folders using a universal naming, common name, UNC path. For example, our domain name followed with the namespace. Namespace is nothing but we are going to configure the namespace. I will just explain in the practical. So, for example, our company is Tesla. Okay. So, user can directly tesla.local. User can directly type the name of the domain followed with the namespace. For example, DFS1, like this. So he can get all the server informations like backend servers where exactly it resides, it doesn't matter. If you simply type the domain name followed with the namespace, he can go and access the shares portal. He have the access. That is what the agenda is, simple. Okay. So by using the DSS, right? So instead of remembering the all the names of each server, so he can directly connect by using the namespace. That is, we can whenever you interview ask, right? You can say why we need to use DFS. This is the example you can give, friends. To make it simple, what I have done in our lab, I'm going to use two servers as I have explained earlier. This is the one, the other one is the same. By using these two servers, I'm going to create in one server, I'll be installing the DFS role and both the file shares, what are the shares has been enabled on the servers, right? I'm going to bring into a single location by using a single namespace. Okay, let's go into the practical firstly. By when we go through the practical, right, you can better understand. Okay, let's go into the topic here. See, friends, I'm going to close all the stuff. Yeah, yeah. See, for example, we have two servers, right? When I type the name of the server, see, I am having a shares here. These are all the shares available on DC. In the same way, when I type ADC, I'm going to share. See, I have few other shares. In DC, I have 4 shares. In ADC, I'm going to have 3 shares like this. All these shares we can bring into a common naming convention like namespace under a single namespace. Let's go into the DFS practical. You can better understand. Right now, I'm going to deploy the DFS role on the 200 server. What we need to do, open the server manager, go to manage, add roles, click next, click next. Here you can see the files and storage server like role has been already installed, right? You need to expand this and expand files and iSCSI. You can see a name over here, DFS namespaces, right? Just check mark, click add feature. Right now, what role I'm going to add? DFS namespace role I'm going to install. Just simple, friends. Just next, finish will be the same. No additional changes required. Here, I'm just choosing restart the destination server automatically if required. Okay, click install. Installation has been completed over here. You can close this one. I'm going to close the back and open folders as well. Let me close this stuff as well. Server manager again. Go to tools. Here you can see the DFS management. You can see here, right? Earlier it was not there, friends. Whenever we install the DFS role, right, you'll be having this option, DFS management. Open this. Here, the DFS management will get opened. Here, there are no namespaces right now at the moment. No namespace has been created till now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a namespace. This namespace will be used in common, friends. Okay. Enter the name of the server that will host the namespace. This server you specify will known as the namespace server. Okay, no worries. I'm going to choose the namespace server. What is our namespace server? I'm going to choose DC. Okay, check the name, enter, click next. See, enter the name of the namespace. You have to give a unique name, friends. It should not be relevant to the share name. Give anything related to the let us give DFS only. Okay, DFS1. Edit permissions. All users have read permissions. Yes, let us keep it default. Click OK and click next. See, select the type of the namespace to be created. See, it is asking us to specify name, like what exactly the namespace format should be there. See, by default, the domain name will come followed with the namespace, right? Here you can see the example what already has given. Let us keep the same. See, our domain name is teslagroup.co.in / the namespace name, DFS1. Click next. It is the overview of the summary, what all the settings we have chosen, and click create over here. See, the namespace has been successfully created. You can see here the pop-up which has shown, right? And click close over here and right click, go to properties and take the share name what all we have got over here. Go to run command and try to type the name over here. Click OK. Here you can see the namespace has been opened here, but there is no folder, shared folder you can see because no shared folder has been added over here right now at the moment. Just we have created a namespace. Okay. Right now what we are going to do to access the namespace, we need to add we need to add the shared folders over here. For that, what I'm going to do, same. Let us come to this namespace, right click, new folder. Here, we need to add what are the shared folders we have. See, what are the shared folders we have? We can just choose from here, /DC. Here we are having accounts. Let us add firstly accounts. Perfect. Add target. Where is the folder exist? Add, browse, share. Here accounts is there. Click OK. Click OK. Here the accounts names like account folder has been added successfully, right? In the same way, we are going to add the rest of the folders as well. You can see here, click OK. Accounts has been added. Now I'm going to add new folder. The other one is designs, add target, browse, designs. Here the file share has been created previously in our previous class. You can go through that document video, friends. If you have any issue in creating the file shares, create a new folder. The other folder we are going to IT, add target, browse, shares, IT. Okay, new folder, marketing. Yeah, I have added few folders. What are the shares we have over here to our namespace? Okay, here we have added only one server related folders only. Right now, what I'm going to do to add a new like different, we had a different server also, file server also, right? See that name, different file server name, add a namespace server, browse, ADC. Okay, right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a whatever the other file server is there, right? I'm going to add that file server into this particular namespace. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it has been completed. Right now I'm going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a new folder. New, in different server we had a shared folder called UC. Click add over here, browse. Here we need to change the server name. Previously, now it is DC, right? We need to change to ADC because in DC what all the shared folders we have been already added. Share, see, we need to choose EUC. Network servers pending. Okay, click OK. Click OK over here and click OK. And one more file shared folder, one more folder we are going to add is network, add, browse ADC. In ADC server we are going to add the shared folder network. Okay, the last one is right click folder server, add, browse, change the server name to ADC, shares. In shares we are going to add, choose servers folder. So in a single namespace we have added all the shared folder details. You can see the first four, like accounts, designs, marketing and IT. These are related to domain controller, DC server, UC, network and server. These are related to additional domain controller server. Whenever you go back and once in namespace and servers, you can see what are the servers we have added over here, and delegations, it will be default, right? Okay. And if you want to know the individual shared folder where exactly the shared folder is related to, double click it, you'll come to know this is from DC. Okay, in the same way, if you come over to designs, this is from DC, and if you come to EUC, this is from additional to ADC. See, from here, whenever you click on it, where exactly this folder, which server hosting this one, will come to know in this way. Now namespace creation inside that folder creation has been complete successfully. But last time what we have done, we have created a group policy for mapping the drives. There we need to change the map drives to DFS. Then only the users will come to know, right? For that, what we are going to do, right click on this namespace, go to properties, copy this path and close all this stuff. Close DFS, expand this one also. If you come to the group policy objects, right, here you can see map drives. Previously, what all we have configured, right, it will be over here. So right click it, edit, go to preferences, Windows settings, map drives. Here you can see previously what all we have configuration we have made. We have what previously what we have said, whatever the shares we have shared, we have configured over the DC server, right? That share should automatically map to the end user missions. That's what we have configured right now, but we have made the DFS configuration. So I'm making the changes over here as well. Double click it. You need to create replace and replace this path with the existing path we have configured from here, like where we need to configure, copy back again. The one we have configured was lost. Let's go to DFS management, expand this, right click, properties, copy this path, okay? Our namespace path. Minimize and replace over here. Rest all are same. Click apply, okay. Okay. Once after doing like this, see if you have configured any group policy, you need to make the configuration changes like this way. If not, directly you can go to run command or you can type the share like this. Okay, double time is there. Remove it. Click OK. It will open like this. If you have configured the group policy, you need to make the configuration changes like this. If not, what you need to go to run command, ask the users to type the path like this. They will be able to access the all the shares. See, previously, if you have shared the DC name, for example, DC server, if they type like this, they can able to only see 4 shares. If you have shared ADC name, they can able to see only 3 shares. But by configuring the DFS, you can uniformly you can see all the shares what all present over here as a shortcut in a single location. User won't be able to know where exactly the share is running, what is the size of the share, nothing he will be known. Just you need to give the DFS name. See, you need to access the file shares from this path like that you have to mention. To make it more simple, what I have done, I have mapped this to a user profile so that it will be more easy, convenient to the end user. See, I should do one thing. Now we have made the configuration changes at the group policy, right? What I will do, I'll try to log into the client mission. See, our client mission IP is 201. Let me take the RDP of the client mission. Okay, let me log in with the user one. Okay, whenever user logs in, go to the this PC. Here you can see set. You can see, right? Simple. User no need to go to the path and he you no need to go to share his what are the UNC path is no need to type even the run command, nothing is required. Just user once the user logs in, whenever we configure the map like user mappings through the GPO, the GPO will get auto updated. See, whenever user clicks on the shader, he can able to see all the what are the shares available. For example, user is the member of I think accounts, so he can able to open only accounts. For example, user is trying to open marketing, so he don't have permission. Networking, he don't have permission. So user is part of the SF hyphen accounts security group, right? That's the reason he can able to only access the this particular share only. Got the concept, friends? For example, user is related to accounts, then he can able to only access accounts. If user is part of servers, then he will be able to access only servers. This is how it works, friends. In real time also, it is very much most of the companies they'll be using. Whenever you go for an interview, if you add this concept into your resume, your profile will be a bit, it will increase the weightage to your profile, friends. And it is also one of the known practical and most of the real-time production environment they'll be using. So try to practice couple of times what all we have done. You can, if you can practice couple of times, it will be hands-free, friends. Yeah, this is all about the video today. Thank you, friends. Have a nice day.